All right, y'all. We got UFL week 3. Some interesting matchups. I got spoiled today with some games, but I can't remember off the top of the head. One just popped up in my head, but hopefully they don't come to mind. I did not expect to get spoiled this much off of UFL highlights, but you know, scrolling, and that happens. But yeah, let's get to it. We got Renegades. Renegades are looking pretty good. Trying to think, man. I think they're looking like one of the most well-rounded teams, if I'm not mistaken. I think the quarterback play could be better. That could take them to another level, but I think they're looking pretty solid as a team. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Balaj had that 77-yard run in the opening week win against the Brahmas. Another carry for Balaj, and this time met
Birmingham got a good team.
There's DeMarcus
they just need their quarterback play to step up.
Top of the broadcast, Joel, and Gates gets into the backfield to throw Balaj for a loss. Always
Birmingham got one of the best teams in my opinion.
First down, the
but
Person
just need quarterback play to step up.
For a loss,
I think that's
about a half
the biggest
yard.
thing. Corral kind of gave them a spark last week when he got in, so
3rd and 8
let's see what he do today.
Corral going deep, and it's going to be intercepted at the 35 by Joe
I jinxed him.
Powell.
Where you can see UFL scores is scrolling. I follow UFL Instagram. I follow them in another UFL page.
Got a couple of players there.
He
Marlon
got
Williams along with Jay Sternberger, and Marlon Williams just gets a little flat out of that corner break. And Matt Corral,
see his number or
he's
name.
going to break more vertically. You can see he just gets a little pressure in his face and then lofts it up. Poor throw and a poor route. So just bad execution. And now Arlington with just a huge gift. Ball in plus territory here, first down. Skip hates it.
You got to drill that. Good field position for Luis Perez and Arlington, and Perez going to the air.
Okay, cool play.
Flip forward to Kalen Balaj down the sidelines, and
Balaj
finally chased out by Tizino with a first down for Arlington.
Brock, what an amazing job of
we'll see with Birmingham if that was just a
flipping it to him.
miscommunication or what.
Well, you say this all the time, Joel. There's a lot of different ways to
we'll see
play
if there was
this position.
miscommunication on this next drive.
The greatest athlete in the world, and if you're not, you better know thyself. And I think Luis knows.
I wonder if there's ever been a 300-yard passer, because I keep seeing everybody with like max 200 yards, 100-something yards.
To your point, Joel, they shut it down on 3rd. Where does Bob?
But again, it's like I get it. Like if a player starts looking too good, you know.
And goal. Perez with pressure coming, down he goes.
Player starts looking too good, then they get up out of there, going to the NFL.
Defense again.
As you were mentioning, watch him. He's going to get
what the UFL needs to do to keep players is raise their salaries.
Is trying to scoot up in the pocket, step up in the pocket.
Some of these players,
the old Sooners coach on the opposite side,
make it more lucrative for them to stay. So it becomes nicer to watch. And then teams
can make for a hard night as a play caller as well.
Grow to like the players more and whatnot. That was a good pass.
There's a strike to midfield and beyond and into Arlington territory on that dart.
A nice job reading the safety. So watch as the safety is going to fly down into the box. And what do? You just replace him with the ball right back there. Little RP. Same thing. Overload.
And Corral will sneak it forward, and he's got the first down.
I wonder how much his dreads weigh, bro. That is crazy. I've never seen that before.
Corral finds the open man. That's
good force fumble.
Loose in the end zone, and it's recovered.
Good chop by 28. Wow, that was a touchdown.
Jane Harris
Great
came
play.
up with the football in the end zone. Sternberger was on his way for a sure 6.
Dorn, 46. None of this Olay stuff, Dorn. Not
46.
Here.
He did that. Wow. Great job.
Arlington, another turnover. Offense on the field.
That's a great play.
On 2nd and 6, Day Hunter starts the
loss
on the play. Swallowed up in the backfield.
Birmingham, they got to get it going offensively.
Arbery, the first to get there, and then
they were close right there.
And this defensive line is doing an excellent job of creating.
Like I said, I think they got a pretty good squad. They just
and then they can't get to the linebackers either. These guys are
9th play of the drive. Play clock at 1 as Perez gets the snap.
Got to find some rhythm.
Pressure coming. Perez in trouble, and down he goes.
Nice D line. I recall that last week.
Collapsing and the sack from Bradley and I.
It stands
Look
in
at all these secondary players in the backside, right? All
these
that?
Guys,
St.
Louis,
linebackers.
Packed.
Where's Perez supposed to throw the football?
Their stands are packed.
Why can they do that and just sit there for
I think I seen something about Memphis. Memphis stands were packed out today. But St. Louis is packed every week.
Is good, and if you're
that
Birmingham,
they got an NFL vibe
right
in there,
now.
which is cool.
Ready, set.
Just got the snap off in time. Corral open. Broken tackle. First down, Birmingham.
Great pickup.
Rodgers able to bounce off contact.
All right, Amari.
Skip Holtz was telling his quarterback, Matt Corral, you got to drive the corner route out to the outside, not put air on it. That ball was thrown with some pace and velocity out to
Canella Eddie Lacy when he played for the Packers. Oh yeah, yeah, I like Eddie Lacy.
Hand off to Balaj.
Talented guy. Just
you know, drops him for loss.
The weight was always well, not always, but yeah, I guess the weight was just only factor. He talked about it in an interview. I can't remember what he said about it.
Catches made and movement up the sideline and
I can't
out of
remember what he
bounds.
said. I'd have to pull that back up, but he spoke about
with
it.
the scamper to move the chain. Yep, got the look and the draw. Room up
Great job breaking
tackles.
tackles.
Hunter a first
Good job, good job.
to the Birmingham 41. You know, on 2nd and 10. Perez off that low snap over the middle, going up tall to get it is Sal Canella.
He's a solid guy. I feel like he's been in the UFL for like 3 years now. He's been solid, man.
In the field goal department tonight, and that takes us to halftime. Arlington with a 9-0 lead. There's an injured
UFL.
Stallion right at the end of the first half. Birmingham will have the ball to start things off. Kickoff fielded at the 8-yard line.
Okay.
Trying to find a little crease, and there is one for Amari Rodgers, just tripped up shy of the 40. First half sounds between quarterback and coach on the Stallion side.
Adrian Martinez in 2023.
And
Matt Corral still in. That's interesting.
Not much there as he's
got that same QB in for 3 quarters now.
It'll bring up 3rd down and long for Birmingham per carry.
Looked like Matt was limping right there. 3rd and 12.
And on 3rd and 12, Corral steps up in the pocket.
There you go.
Open, and the catch is made for the first down. Good strike to Marlon Williams to the 45.
All right, cover 1 means man coverage. So what does Corral do? Immediately looks for the deep in cut to the outside. You remember Skip.
Field goal. They need to get something on. I mean, it's plenty time left. Plenty time left.
Get Birmingham on the board. A 9-3 lead
online classes
for Arlington
next month, so I might be able to catch a few streams.
As Mevis will kick this one away for Birmingham.
Oh, that's all good, bro. I trust me. I get it. I get it.
And from a yard deep in the end zone, looking for room to the outside and finding a little bit of space is Kalen Balaj. Good return.
Nah, you gotta send me that video. You gotta drop that in the chat. I gotta see that video.
Snap by Perez, and then Kalen Balaj.
I want to see Balaj get more carries.
Birmingham 44-yard line.
Hunter looks explosive, but I want to see Balaj
get
way more. I'm not gonna lie.
And did not get the first, so 3rd down and short.
Ooh,
and the handoff blown up in the backfield. There is Donald Payne making a huge hit in the backfield, and it's 4th down. The Renegades defense stymies them again.
Look at everybody up near the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere to go. Even if you're trying to read the end on that side, he can get width. You do not have enough players up front to block.
Is Dez trying to make a comeback, or he's just working out?
Didn't have a lot of time to use cadence as Perez floats it down the sideline, and he finds Deontay Burnett.
Well, they got 10 games in this league. Gurley probably get 1,500 yards.
On the outside, just a
I don't know if there's ever been a 1,000-yard rusher in the UFL. XFL, USFL. I don't know if there's been a 1,000-yard rusher at all. I'm curious if they're gonna start expanding teams.
Final play of the 3rd quarter. Perez in some trouble, dancing
oh my
away,
God!
Down he goes.
He did a decent job evading.
I think they're gonna call it a sack at the
31-yard
line, and they are.
Andrew Luck is only 35.
Does it again.
That's wild. That is wild, bro.
Perez
How old was he when he retired?
This one to Canella. Trying to find some space. There's none there. Look at all those red jerseys, and the ball didn't come out at the end
That'd be
of the
cool.
play.
I wish some older players would come out just for the love of the game, just go play some football,
And the officials
I'm gonna go out there and dominate, but it just looks bad if they go out there and they do bad. Who's that? Who's their running back? Who's their running back? He went out there and Philip Lindsay.
Here's any other shots.
He disappointed me, bro. Because
under the side
I thought he was gonna go out there and just. Oh wow, they forced to come with that stuff. I thought Philip Lindsay was gonna go out there and go crazy. And
Is his elbow down,
he was
guys?
solid, but he didn't stand out. So it's like that's the only con of it. Like there's pros and cons, but the only con is like you go out there and you don't dominate.
Oh, he finds his target.
He's putting some heat on some of these passes.
Thomas. Big play for the Stallions and a first down for Birmingham.
In the middle of the field,
He was 29
Jordan
at the time
Thomas
of
at
his
6'5", 277, and so if you get two safeties or at least a deep safety that you can throw that underneath.
Giant play in this game.
6 years.
4th and 4.
Ooh.
Down by 6. Corral with time to the end zone. Incomplete. He wanted Jordan Thomas. Frustration.
Arlington is like that,
Stallions
man. That's
again as
crazy.
they come up empty.
And the Stallions come away empty on their first red zone trip of the night.
And the Renegades now try to go to the ground, and swallowed up is Kalen Balaj.
Birmingham.
Another chance for Matt Corral. 3-man rush. Corral flushed. Throws
Ooh,
on the run,
gosh.
and it is caught.
It's like
It's a first down.
they're doing so good, but so not good at the same time.
Pretzel and will hobble to the sideline.
Like they're not capitalizing when it matters
right
most.
now is Corral get loose on a scramble.
2nd and 10. Floats it out. Caught. Breaking tackles. Jordan Thomas out of bounds with a Birmingham first down. Taking a lot of time here. 30 seconds to go. Corral.
Good protection.
Looking for the end zone. Wide open.
Wow.
Touchdown Birmingham.
Whoa.
A flag is down on the connection to Cade Johnson.
Flag down. So I got to hold defense and decline. What's your number?
Okay.
28.
28.
Going for the 1 point.
Corral
Imagine.
stumbles.
Oh, I'm about to say imagine he doesn't get that.
Touchdown. And the extra point.
Well, they just scored quick, so
The lead 10 to
Arlington can do
9.
anything at this
The
point.
conversion is good, and Birmingham trailing all night, stuck in the mud.
Okay, so you're going to get an inside move. That's where you get the hold of the jersey. And then Corral stays with it, and he's wide open for the touchdown. Cade Johnson, perfect in the end zone. Protection was there from the offensive line. Nobody around him. It's the first throw,
Nice,
and then
nice,
the conversion. They go empty again. Nobody in the backfield. And
Look,
it just
could've won a Super
opens
Bowl
up
by now.
right over the middle for Matt Corral, who uses his legs, and he's into the end zone. And Birmingham, after stumbling all night,
He definitely would have
offensively,
shooken some
finally
stuff
put it
up
together.
for sure.
And here
Like,
we are.
where the NFL is at
It was
right
a
now, he
full
would've-
start. It gave them another chance on
Definitely
fourth
would have been
down.
shaken up.
They convert, and they wind up scoring a touchdown.
And the champions with a 1-point lead. And Arlington
Imagine-
now with
Imagine
no
Andrew Luck
timeouts.
and Pat Mahomes
20 seconds to work with.
in the AFC Championship game.
It's Canella. And now they're just going to dance around. The lateral game begins.
Oh my God.
And that'll do it. And Birmingham.
GG's. It's it right here. GG's. Well, Arlington gets their first loss. Birmingham is 2-1. They look a little more decent. A little bit more. Aces, you still in here? Wow, nah, I can't do that. I about to say I get a 2K game. But nah, I can't do it tonight. 36. I mean, what Travis Kelce is with 35, 36, something like that. So I mean, I ain't really even too surprised by this, because if Travis could do it still, then I don't see why an older receiver can't. Yeah, who was naturally more agile whenever you want it. I for sure. Cade Johnson used to play with the Seahawks. Remember him? I remember. What team was he on? I think he was on the Seattle Dragons at one point. Was he? I don't know. I remember him in the XFL, but I haven't seen him in the UFL. Imagine Luck with JT, man. Yeah, and that O line. It's crazy how they fixed the O line when he left. But you live and you learn. Brandon Marshall to the UFL. Nah, I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he'll do that. It would be fun to see, but I just don't think Brandon would do that. He got. It looks like he got his hands in a lot of stuff, so I just don't see it happening. We got the Roughnecks versus the Showboats. I think I know who won this one. I think this one got spoiled for me, but we're gonna see.
Working the ground and Roughnecks
Memphis Showboats.
Hey, Kirk, up there, what I'm seeing down the field, a lot of single high coverage, a lot of one-on-one.
Forgot what XFL team. I think it was Seattle. I could be wrong. I think it was. They had a good team. They had a fun team to watch. Sea Dragons. I like them. Had a cool colorway as well. 32. Stuff. Our run game has been non-existent. Non-existent.
The leading tackler in the UFL, just like he did for Ohio State 2 seasons ago, makes the stop.
Sea Dragons 2024. I still want to go to a Houston game. I just ain't made the time for it. That's all. But ooh, sheesh. Boy's fast. What the heck? Gotta keep an eye on 4. Change the direction. Oh my gosh. Run game is 4. Trey Lance playing for the show. Jeez. Trey should not do that because he's gonna kill his. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, if it goes good, it goes good, but it's a gamble because if it goes bad, oh my gosh, no, the NFL's not gonna want you no more. Like him staying in the NFL is gonna keep him around. If he goes to this league and does bad, then they're not gonna kill all his stock. There you go. There you go. The best run we had all season. Jalen Petrie got re-signed for 3 years. Yeah, I seen that. Love to see it. Texas paying all the young guys, paying them early too. That's the way to go. Because you pay him now, cap is gonna go up. It's technically a cheaper contract by the time that time comes. So he looked tall. It's got a lot of money for being a number 3 pick. Ooh, good adjustment on that catch. Shut up, you talking about Lance? Nice. Oh, I thought he was going elsewhere. That played out nice. Elmo. They got a play called Elmo. What the heck? I want to see this. Kwame Lassiter has been pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, good work. I like how he turns inward and not out. You know, so he keeps his body. Well, he keeps the defender boxed out. Trey could be the next Josh Johnson. I literally was just thinking that earlier. I was hearing them talk about him on the radio. No, they weren't on the radio. That was on this podcast. Ooh, sheesh. Bro, this O-line is terrible. The running back has broken the first tackle multiple times. O-line is bad.
Player for FCS All-American at East Tennessee State, and the dump pass there to White. White is making up for it with a great burst.
Hey, if Destroying can do it, anybody can.
Can Houston build off it? Henderson showing the legs, his first carry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They changed the quarterback?
So the
Nolan Henderson.
He didn't have to have that right foot down, so the
okay.
equal 2 feet.
Or Nolan.
1 foot, 1 shin,
Completion.
1 buttock.
Looking like Seahawks O-line.
2 feet.
Looking like the Texans O-line. Now, Texans O-line, they were decent at run blocking. Their pass blocking was just not great. Oh, my gosh. Every single run. This is, I feel bad for the running back. Every run. This is bad.
I love that if it's not there, throw it in the stands. Anderson.
We should have dumped it off to the running back. Oh, okay. Okay. Good improv. Good improv.
We're going for 2. But he sticks with it. Sticks with it. Puts that ball to the outside.
Oh, K9 felt in 2024. Hey, K9 was still getting busy. I ain't gonna lie. That boy makes something out of nothing.
Great to have Ken Wisenhunt back. Had to take a leave of absence for medical reasons. Missed week number 1. EJ Perry.
Oh my gosh. Wild throw. Good pick 6. That was nice.
He did that back in the day. They would try to saw him off.
Maybe he saw something. I don't know, but the receiver looked covered to me, at least from this angle.
Just watch him. He's going to be over here on this side. He guards the tight end well. Just see him. He stays on his coverage. Once he knows he's got his coverage.
Oh, he jumped that nicely. So he wasn't throwing to who I thought he was throwing to. Oh my gosh. Great play.
He's on his coverage. Once he knows he's got his coverage, he looks back at the quarterback, and it's a pick 6, baby, all the way back.
And he cast it for 6. Oh, Marshawn Lynch felt when he returned to Seattle.
I told you, I said, this O'Neal has been all over.
Marshawn went back to Seattle?
Eyes up there. Looked like there was 2 offensive players very close together there. The spacing.
I don't want you on his team. EJ Perry trying to
I remember him going back.
Said he's flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away, makes TJ Franklin miss.
Oh, he threw another pick. That's crazy. Wildin'. Wildin'.
This is a nice job defensively. Everybody's just doing their job, staying in their gaps, and watch the hustle to the football, to the quarterback. Hands up. It's one defender misses.
That's crazy.
3 guys right there.
Maybe he tried to throw it out of bounds and he didn't have the arm. I have no clue. So, good move. This running back got some talent. I'm not going to lie. He got good burst, good agility. He's not getting the opportunity. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. 2 good runs back to back. Like we outside him and Robert Turbin. So, Marshawn went to the Raiders and then went back to the Seahawks and then went back to the Raiders. I could have sworn the Raiders was the last team he played for. Or am I tripping? Yeah, the same speed as Najee. I'd have to go back and look.
He was on the IR in that season. Nowhere to go. Roughnecks defense all over it. And
Hold on.
Deshaun Bauer has been a bad dude, disruptive force.
QB's in his league making the craziest throws. Yeah.
Is the tailback going under center. Prince with the carry. He's got the first down this time.
I think the most consistent guy is Ta'amu. He might be the most consistent quarterback right now.
1st and 10 for Troy Williams and company.
Sheesh. Kind of wild to me that the Stallions, considering that they won the last 2 or 3 championships in a row. If I'm not mistaken, Adrian Martinez has been their quarterback, and now he's benched. It's crazy.
Williams scooting with room to the 20, and it's a red zone.
It's a good pickup.
This is the game right here. 12 yards.
Marshawn retired. Came out of retirement again. Okay.
4th down. End zone. Incomplete.
The defense on 4th down.
There's a flag in the backfield.
Oh.
They feel like they can win the game
Wow.
right here with 1 stop. Troy Williams looking for some magic. He's going to run for it.
Okay, they still need the conversion.
Within 1, and the over hits.
Seahawks, Raiders, Seahawks. I don't know why I don't remember him going back to the Seahawks, but that's cool though. He was still nice. Nah, I do remember that. I think I do. He was still nice, right? Like he still had some like a few 100-yard games when he went back. Or am I tripping?
Williams does and just outraces every roughneck to the end zone. Memphis now lining up for the 2-point conversion, looking for the win. Troy Williams.
Oh, they ain't trying to tie. They trying to win. Ooh.
As it was Jameer Jones supplying the pressure.
Gamble. Probably should have took the onside.
Troy Williams takes a snap. Williams.
Ooh, okay. That's a good win. That's a good win. They need to get that run game going, bro.
But he's got to get the pass off.
I'd hate to get another possession. Oh, ain't no way. Oh, his teammate wasn't ready for it. That was a great play by Lassiter. Great quick thinking. Teammate was not ready for that.
It's a full calendar year, Lowell. You mentioned it. April 21st, 2024 was the last time they won a football game. And they've come close. They came close last week. And this time they found a way to finish. Probably wasn't the way they drew it up, but just
oh no, that was a bad pass. He was decent. Look up Seahawks 2019, 49ers 2019. All right, we'll check that out after this. We got the Brahmas versus the Panthers. The Panthers. I seen a post saying that they packed out the stadium. It was pretty huge. I don't know if it was as packed out as St. Louis typically is, but like I said, I seen that they packed it out. So we're gonna see how this plays out. I think I know who won this one. I think I know who won. We're gonna see.
First play call for Peyton Pardee. Mon wants to throw it. The dump off is there.
Brahmas have not really been good. Run game hasn't been effective. That was a good adjustment on that catch.
Rondell Carter gets some pressure in the backfield, but Kellen Mond sees one high safety.
Great adjustment.
36-yard attempt coming from Donald De La Haye, a.k.a. Destroying. YouTube following tremendous. Instagram, it's there as well. Great to see him back on the
Easy
field.
money down the middle.
And he has been outstanding now, 3 for 4 this season. Deep in their own territory.
This will be the first snap of 12.
Mine has been like, I don't know, like some places good, some places it's not, but I think that O-line has been really, the O-line has been really bad.
Really the two defensive ends. On this side, you've got Rondell Carter, and on this side, you've got Marino. Both of them meeting at the quarterback. The push on the offensive tackles
that is bad.
Anytime they're in obvious passing situations, Rondell Carter gets there first. And then you get the collapsing from both the middle and the other side. Kenny Willick is in there as well.
It was a race to Mon near the end zone. 4th and 7.
Ooh.
6 yards deep. Brad Weems sends it. And a booming punt back to the 40.
Why did he not go outside to the, oh my gosh. I said, why didn't he go outside to the left? All right, Danny Edling. He's I don't know why I forgot about him.
Movement on double teams combos all year, just like you saw right there, Ronnie.
Empty backfield. Feels like it could be quarterback run.
Cover 0. All out blitz.
And Perkins going to be tackled behind the line. A loss of 6.
Yeah, 3 is the go-to quarterback. I don't know why.
Not enough guys to block.
I don't know, maybe I've seen Edling come in for a play or something. I didn't remember him being in this league.
Big play here on 3rd and goal. In terms of the over/under, Perkins is.
Oh, great job.
Perkins will buy some time. Retreating.
Jeez.
All the way back at the 29.
Gotta find a spot to throw it away. I know he did a good job.
He just looks like he's spying. Bryce Perkins is able to contain him, and then it's just an all-out jail.
And that was textbook spy work right there. We see it go wrong so many times.
It's like it's easier said than done. Sure. Oh my gosh.
And the Brahmas pick it up. Bo Peep
Bo Peep Keys. Oh, great job staying in bounds.
Jordan Mosley brings it all the way back into Michigan
Good play.
territory.
Just off the right side.
Oh, great block.
Bends, gets to the kick point, lays out. Ends up getting
I wonder how much more yards he would have got if he reversed field. Of course, Marshmallows are great. I haven't had that in a while. Probably been about a year.
Kellen Mond back on the field. His team ahead 3-0. From the 44, late screen, and the safety valve to John Lovett. So he's now healthy this weekend.
Door for a touchdown.
Yeah.
All kinds of real estate. Green turf right in front of him. LaHaye on for a 55-yarder.
Okay. Did he hit a boomer?
Had a little extra on it there, Ronnie.
That thing might have been good from 67.
55.
He crushed this. Right down the middle. Plenty of leg left in it. I think he's going to get his 60-yard before the year's over if the leg is the indication.
You gotta hit some more of those. Hit some more of those. He's gonna be on to the big leagues. Good run.
A big time play rumbling into Michigan territory.
Good run.
That's something else that we've seen. It's Anthony McFarland able to break through. You get a nice pull from the backside.
Wow.
Aaron Montero, he kicks out the defense.
Blocks played out. Very nice.
It's Anthony McFarland.
Said, hey man, catch the football. He understands he has to catch the football. Just do what you've been doing your entire life. Don't put extra pressure on yourself.
3 for 3. Okay.
36, 55, and now 33.
Yeah, you're a receiver. Y'all talk after you get a 3-yard hitch.
Receivers, cornerbacks, place kickers.
Nice play.
Trash talking. There goes
Cut it up. Cut it up.
near side and shoved out of bounds near the 47-yard line.
I'm going somewhere. Terrible shot.
It's a good play.
What's up?
Good keep. Good completion. Oh, wow. Great catch.
It's like those slam dunk contests where you try to dunk it over a guy right underneath the rim.
He didn't make it.
Didn't happen, but he picks up the first on 1st and goal. Perkins walks into the end zone.
He's been pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, another zone read. The defensive end just crashes down, and Bryce Perkins over the top. What you need is that safety to come over.
I can think of more good plays by Perkins than I can think of bad plays at this moment.
Remember, the clock does
throughout this season.
Incomplete pass inside of the 2-minute warning.
The rush.
Perkins on 3rd down.
Ooh.
And it's
Toe drag.
who hauls it in.
Marcus Sims, but they have a group now that they feel like is more honed in with
Oh
one
my
another.
gosh.
One of the all-time great kickers in ACC history from Clemson. And Potter, after having his first attempt blocked, connects from 34 yards out. And don't look now, but the Panthers have their first lead of this game on the left. And a touch for Sherman, a burst through the line.
Good rush, good rush.
Barrels his way close. McCreary back in as the running back to the edge. Can he get there? He'll be dragged.
I like McCreary, bro. He just, whenever he's in, it seems like he don't get blocked for.
Empty backfield for Perkins. Quick trigger. And the ball is caught. Devin Ross. Ross went in motion. Perkins on 4th and 4. There's Ross. There's the first down. Devin Ross found
Good completion. They're chopping him up right now.
He is going to move outside, get that defender to jump out there, and then come inside and catch that football with him.
First down and 15. Perkins look towards the screen. Finds
the
save.
Oh my. Good job holding on to that.
Well, it's a fake screen to the outside, and then the two
they are chopping him up.
just run verticals. I thought he took the harder throw.
Pressure from the Brahmas. Perkins on the slant.
Gosh, he just ate 2 hits back to back. Oh my gosh. That was a beautiful drive.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
That was a tough drive.
The outside linebacker missing the hole. He just goes right where that hole develops, right behind the running back off the
A chance to go for 1, 2, or 3. The handoff straight ahead. Plow
going across the goal line.
Of course, a week ago, sleeping on his brother's sofa, now scoring conversions and covering kicks in the UFL.
Yeah, the 1-point conversion. Screen pass, Greg Ward Jr. into plus territory, and Kai Nakua stops him.
I wouldn't mind seeing Destroying play some offense, but I know they're not going to risk that. Okay, that was a good pickup.
And he falls backwards for the first down. 5-man front for the Panthers. Mond delivers high. Harris reels it in right past the line to gain. That's a first down in front of Lovely. McFarland's had the hot hand. Mond has 2.
Oh, good drive. They answer back nicely. Very nicely.
Actually hits. It looked like his own defender may have been one of the other receivers, but he ends up on the ground. Anthony McFarland ends up wide open. That's why you wanted 41.
Hold on. Is he lined up at?
Actually hits.
Oh, he came out the backfield. Oh, wow.
One of the other receivers, but he ends up on the ground. Anthony McFarland ends up wide open. That's why you wanted 41 in the game, and that's why Peyton Pardee this week told us 41's going to touch the ball a lot, and this will both in the first touchdown on the board.
Imagine some of these quarterbacks who get paid big NIL money. Oh, miscommunication.
Their first possessions of this second half.
Who get paid big NIL money and they don't get drafted.
As long as possible, on a laser beam that's caught.
But I mean, as a rookie, you gonna it's like a shot in the NFL is almost given. Wow! Oh my gosh!
Aaron Dolan to the bank.
Big play.
What the heck? It looked like looking like CJ Spiller right there. That was crazy.
Time winding down here in the third quarter. Sheridan
Sick span.
Oh, he pressed the X button.
Jeez.
To the end zone.
Aaron Dolan to the bank.
Deal. What up, man?
Extending the Panthers lead.
That was a nasty run. Good span.
Jalen Elliott's just one-on-one on the perimeter.
Very Saquon-esque.
With Jaden Sheridan.
McCreary, the running back. And the handoff stacked up near the goal line.
Oh, y'all gotta get the boy McCreary in there.
He did not. One more look at that last 1-point try.
It's just the San Antonio defensive line.
Search of their first win this spring season, week 3 of the UFL. Kellen Mond back on the
Good
field.
catch. 17 has been.
Junior, almost with 15 points on the board, the most they've scored this season, making the change.
No, I'm thinking of the other 17 actually. 17 been making some good plays in this game. Oh, he dropped that. Wow.
He identifies the speed out. It's going to happen to the left of your screen. Identifies it immediately.
Oh my God.
For the Brahmas will roll the dice. Mond has it. Delivers a strike in traffic.
Good catch.
Just beyond the line to gain.
So with your phone deal? The better pass.
It was blocked by Rondell Carter.
11.
Floated back and Mond loses the football. He was drilled by
I think he was down.
And they needed it. The missed snap is what really causes it. Kellen Mond is late on his drop. You've got Gibbons coming off the edge. And then
hey, you weren't here earlier?
A looping under. Same
I thought I was here earlier.
Yep, so we got double looping under. What happens perfect is our running back.
Good pickup.
Right here stepped up in protection. There's no
Any points on this possession makes it a 2-possession.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Oh my gosh. Wow. They going back and forth.
And gets outside. It's an excellent play by the linebacker. Sees him looking, tracks it all the way, and then he does what you're always taught to do: cut back on the quarterback. Always cut back on the quarterback. Make him make a football tackle.
The running back Mond moves under center. Corbin the deep handoff, reaching across the goal line. We are tied at 23.
Wow.
I read his eyes and I jumped on the ball, man. And after that, I was trying to beat him on the foot race. He's gonna win now.
But you did a great job skinnying up the offense.
Good burst.
To not let him tackle you. Did you use the return kicks or something back in your day?
Man, never. I used to play tight end a little bit in high school, but other than that, bro, no.
Big plays for both sides.
This is the most big plays I've seen in one game from watching a UFL game this season.
When Devin Ross called, this is the same exact play that Malik Turner runs.
You're exactly right, Harry. It's great identification.
For the shift by Turner. Here is Perkins. Little jump throw.
17 is nice. Now you wasn't in here, Ant. I just scrolled up. Where's D? He made 3 field goals already. He's been on this thing. And he hit a 55-yarder.
And Potter splits the pipes. Michigan back in front. It could be good from 60 if needed.
Good catch. Oh, my God.
Here's the return the other way.
Ain't no way. What the heck?
60 if needed. Comeback route. Right at the line to gain and driven down the ball.
Did his knee touch?
Came out. Here's the return the other way.
He might. I don't know. I need to see the replay.
Able to corral it.
Cole, we have him down by
knee touch.
Control. We're going to get you the spot and the other information.
McFarland, the running back. Mon has to go. He
Step up in the pocket.
And
ooh. All right, kill him, Mon. No timeouts.
They're going to take it.
17 seconds.
Mon, same play, same result. Can he get out of bounds? No. Clock continues to
good
run.
tackle. For the tie?
On the way.
Ooh.
It is no good. Wide left.
It's the one that mattered most.
And the Panthers survive at home to improve to 2-1.
That's tough. He had a 55-yarder earlier. Made 3 kicks. When it came down to number 4. This probably was the best game this year. This was the most competitive game this year. Very good game. That's tough though. It's humbling, you know. It's life though. So he went 3 for 3. You know, hopefully he shake back, no miss no more this year. But I know that's a tough one. And they fall 0-3. Michigan looks solid though. Running backs explosive. Their O-line, the run blocking for the O-line ain't great. It's solid at times. But I do like their quarterback, and then the receivers was just catching almost everything. I made 55 yards. That's crazy. That's crazy. He made a 55-yarder, but missed the one that mattered most. I was definitely, yeah. So far, again, this season, out of all the games, that was the best one I've seen. All right. We got the DC Defenders versus the Battlehawks.
From St. Louis.
St. Louis, packed out stadium every week.
On the return.
Oh my gosh.
They go with the orbit motion. It is absolutely blown up. Frank Darby taken down by Sam Kidd.
3rd and 15. Big down, rushing 4. Good pressure. Ooh, good fumble. Good forced fumble.
I don't know if that was a forward pass or they're going to rule it a fumble.
That looked like a fumble.
For the 30-yard field goal attempt. He's got NFL experience as he drills this up and in. So a quick cash in. He's already been targeted 3 times. Of course, had a chance at a touchdown moments ago. It was overthrown. Another big hit on Wilkins as that pass rush has been getting there. Ball came out, but it was recovered by Chase Allen. Couple CFP natties. Play action on 2nd and 10. Chance for a strike downfield. And right into the hands of Scott.
Perfect pass. That was beautifully in stride. Oh, both of these teams 2-0. Uh-oh. Somebody's O gotta go. Perfect pass, dog.
Great job of recognition there by Jordan Ta'amu. As soon as he gets that play action, got to flip around, find the free safety. If he's low, let that thing rip. And what has been a disjointed passing attack down.
Sailors looking for any running room, but this defensive line of DC has been very stout so far. That's Derek Roberson with the tackle. Calls the defense, works
Play fake.
very closely with the stats throughout the entire process.
Oh, great job, great job, great job. Come on, 75, you got to help him out.
Trying to survive, and finally is brought down by Roberson.
If 75 would have turned around and got that block, he could have had enough time to throw it out of bounds.
Necessary based on what we've seen. They do get better pass protection.
Oh my gosh. That's what I've been saying about Wilkins, bro. His power. He don't got power, bro. Solid quarterback. His accuracy is not the issue. It's the power. And it stuff like that, you know, allows finish jump routes.
Play action. Wilkins with time. He's going to use his legs and get a big chunk play out of it. Still going down the sideline. Would you look at this from Manny Wilkins?
Oh my gosh, he pulled him home. My man hit the fake run out of bounds. That's crazy. In my head too, I was thinking like he could have got more out of that, but no, he made the most out of that. That's crazy.
And he's going to use his legs and get a big chunk play out of it.
That's crazy. That's not happening again this year. That's wild.
Again, 3rd and 20. And they're going to go underneath to Pearson, and Pearson's going to be tackled for a loss immediately.
Pearson, he played for the Seattle Sea Dragons, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think he led the league in either catches or receiving that year.
The fumble recovery, the 2 sacks.
Can't remember exactly.
Play action. Wilkins. Blitz. He gets away from it and then dumps down the house.
Dude is doing a very good job of evading pressure.
3rd down and 10 after DC just had their 6th tackle for loss.
Oh, just launched it. Jeez. All right. Hold on. Did they call back that touchdown that he ran? Am I tripping?
Just going to get a little piece, just a piece of the blitzing linebacker there that gives just that half a second extra.
Great play, dog.
To get the ball off.
And he holds.
Darby down the sideline. This is a great play on the ball in tight man coverage. Just a chip of mint.
What? I am not paying attention, apparently. What the heck? Did he step out? Before 19.
Still going down the sideline. Would you look at this from Manny Wilkins? I think DC assumed he was stepping out of bounds. The next thing you know, he's striding down towards the goal line. Again, 3rd and 20. And they're
What? I'm still cutting that clip up.
fumble recovery, the 2 sacks. After
But watch the linebacker there. It gives just that half a second extra for Manny Wilkins to get the ball off to Frank Darby down the sideline. And this is a great play on the ball in tight man coverage. Just a chip of mint. And if he doesn't do that, that ball doesn't get off and you don't have a touchdown.
Oh my God.
for a loss, and it's Travis Feeney again. And 2nd and 6 to Amu.
Oh, great play. That boy watched film. That was insane.
Cameron Kelly's reading this the whole way. It's a great job jumping right in front of that.
The interception. Now, what do they do with it?
Ooh.
As that was broken up as they tried to get it out to space.
Play by 2-4.
Very quickly, but Keandre Thomas. They've got the Rod squad who cheers him on as he puts it through.
He's going downhill and finishes forward.
Here's Ta'amu on 1st down. And he gets it complete again. It's Roland, and Roland is weaving his way down to the 25-yard line. Another first down. Flag is down on the other side of the field at the 30.
Looks like man-to-man here.
First and goal. To the end zone.
Great catch.
So the inside
Dang, I wish the other touchdown counted for Seattle. I mean St. Louis. Good time blitz. Good time blitz. But he's mobile. Oh my gosh.
The Rod squad on to cheer on Blankenship again, as this time Blankenship from 47 yards out. And he puts it through, and that closes it to a 6-point margin. Fakes the short pitch, and then Ta'amu is tackled immediately as he's brought down by Mike Rhodes.
Get one-on-one blocks across the board. Watch Feeney here.
Ta'amu on 3rd and 9, and he gets it complete for a first down, just short of
put him on the line.
Bresnahan, who's Bresnahan, so anchored down. And getting free is Abram Smith. Abram Smith, how did he get out of that and makes the most of it for a first down at 12?
Abram don't look as explosive. I don't know if he's injured or what, but
trying to set up the screen. That goes.
Oh my. He don't look as explosive as I remember him.
2nd and 14. Ta'amu.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Ta'amu was letting me down. Wow. This dude broke like 4 tackles. What the heck? Coming off a torn ACL. Oh, okay.
A fan favorite here in St. Louis as he drives it.
Sheesh.
And puts it right through with ease.
Boom.
56-yarder, and the Rod squad is loving it. Respect the specs, they say here. 18-15. Here's Mickens.
They got Jadon on kick return. Solid pickup.
34-yard line.
Oh! Oh, line got to tighten up. Good defensive play calling. Great execution. This old line is wow.
By the way, we just showed you the incredible chest cam tackle for loss of Willie Harvey. There it is live on the bottom left of your screen. You see Harvey, the player, in the top left. Bottom left, that's his live view with chest cam. Second down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I want to see how the chest cam looks from the front.
Just get completely lost with his eyes in the backfield. He's got to be run support on the left side. He follows the tight end across.
First and goal.
Yeah.
Loss again. So after the missed short field goal attempt, St. Louis takes possession, only trailing by 3. Howard can
good work, number 2. That was a great play.
DeAndre Baker, speaking of the NFL draft, former first rounder. 3rd and 5. Let's look for that mesh and that in cut. On 3rd and 5, Max Duggan, of course, who led TCU to the national championship game with Tom. Wilkins pressured again.
Good completion. Very good completion.
Jake Sutherland. There's the toss to Sanders.
Oh my God.
Taken down by DeAndre Baker.
The run blocking for these O-lines have been so wishy-washy.
Sanders. But he shakes off the tackle.
Ooh, great contact balance. Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Should have cut it up a little sooner, but great play.
Here's 3rd and 6.
He might be top 2. I can't think of who number 1, but he's for sure top 2, top 3 back in the league. Oh my gosh, picks galore. Picks galore.
That's going to be there.
What the heck?
A little early to leave the pocket there was a big mistake by Manny Wilkins.
To Amu.
Good
Is able
ball.
to get it complete to Briley Moore on 3rd and 6. All the way downfield.
Let's see if they keep it on.
To Amu on 3rd and 6. Look at the time he has. And he gets it complete to Mickens. And a drive that could determine the game. 3rd and goal. To Amu.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Wow. That's crazy.
For DC. Yeah, trying to hit the tight end over the middle, and it could have honestly been a little bit.
DC, what a win this would be on the road for the defenders. That ball's intercepted.
What the heck?
In the face. Watch Wallace come right around the corner, get in the face of Manny Wilkins. He can't finish that.
Honestly, I think I mean, you can see the defender right there. I think in Manny's head, bro, he thinks, and I could be wrong. I don't know. I think he thinks that, you know, he sees it playing out in his head. Because I can see that. I can see this working out. You throw that ball out here, there's nothing but green grass right here. There's no reason why the defender should get that. You know, you should angle it out here. He got him beat as far as positioning, but
Wallace come right around the.
I just think it's his power. He just don't got. Hold on. Is that?
In the face. Watch Wallace.
Oh, you know that could have affected the throw. Okay, he get a pass. He get a little pass. But
come right around the corner.
That could have
Get in the
affected the
face
throw.
of Manny Wilkins.
Good pressure. Good pressure.
This year, we will have that broadcast right here on ABC in primetime on June 14th. And this DC team is
DC 3-0.
to have a heck of a season. The over-bettors have a chance with Matt McCrane. And it does. It goes over the total with a 50-yard field goal. And here is Jennings on the return to take off the final seconds of this game. St. Louis, in front of these home fans, their first regular season home.
That was a good game. That was a good game. I think that it don't match up to the Brahmas Panthers, but that was definitely a good game. It had potential to be better. I'm not gonna lie. Like they were slinging it. If it was just less picks and more points, you know, because the drives were there, the opportunities were there. They just turning the ball over crazily. St. Louis, they got a good squad. It's just it's Wilkins throwing them picks, and I think it's like partially his power. Obviously, on that last one, it looked like the defender got a hand on it, so it's like it definitely disrupted the throw. So I don't know. But I think they still got a good squad. They got a lot of potential. DC obviously with the last undefeated team right now, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. Good week of UFL football, man. Y'all subscribe, hit the like button, drop something in the comment. Likes and comments help the channel grow. Go up in the algorithm. And yeah, man, subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.